Today I'm gonna do the rap game, season 1, episode 8. This was the season finale, and we're not gonna go over like step by step on everything that happened. We're just gonna talk about the show. I know I'm late, but I wasn't home for the weekend, so um, they had like a couple of things to do this time, and the first thing they had to do was a rap battle. JD had them come to like this little area to do a rap battle. And I was like, okay, cool. But I don't know. I'm used to different rap battles. But he let them write down a rap and they just was gonna go off of the beat that he supplied once they got there. So they didn't know what the beat was when they was writing this rap. But they had to write about them. So I was like, okay, this is cool. But I'm just used to when you doing a rap battle or whatever, you like freestyling against another person. But this was something different. Um, so he asked everybody who gonna go first, and Young Lyric stepped up to go first. I said, okay, cool. So she went up and she did better than what I thought that she was gonna do. She did come out her shell with this, and I think when it comes to performing, Young Lyric comes out of her shell. Now, as far as the studio wise and all that kind of stuff, I do be getting what JD is saying about her, but at the same time, when she do perform, she be a different person. Um, Nico comes out. I don't know. I think I'm doing it in order. Nico comes out and he forgets his lyrics once again. I think young Nico always lets his nerves get the best of him. I think he's a really good lyricist, but I do think his nerves always get the best of him. And by you being in the industry before and being in it a long time, you should have the same confidence that Miss Mulatto or even Super Peach have. You know what I'm saying? Especially with your mom. Oh, I'm sorry about the light. But especially with your mom being the manager that she is. Because I do think that his mom is like one of the best managers in the house. Um, Super Peach comes out, she in everybody's face. It kind of irritated me that Miss Mulatto was mad at this situation, but I'm like, it's a rap battle. Maybe it's something, y'all do something different in Atlanta, but here on the West Coast, it's a rap battle. You get in people's face, you say little slick shit and stuff like that, so I didn't see the problem. And I think she was the only one through shade in her rap. So I was like, cool, Super Peach. Um, then Lil Poopy. Lil Poopy is boring to me. As cute as he is, I was so on his side when he first came on for episode 1 because he's so cute and I think he is so marketable as far as his hair and him being cute. But his rap to me is boring. I don't be paying attention to him. Especially and I agree, he never gives eye contact. He always looking around. So I don't know how far he will be able to take that situation. And then you had Miss Mulatto come, and she's in people's face just like Homegirl was. So I didn't understand how can you be mad that Super Peach in your face, but you were in everybody's face. You and JD in them face. You like, so I didn't see the problem. But she did good. I give her that. I think like she dope as a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Now, people get it confused when it comes to me and Miss Mulatto and how I feel about her. I think she dope. I don't like her dad. I think Miss Mulatto is really dope, but I feel like her dad is bad for her business, like for real. Um, then the second thing, he sent them home to get prepared. He said everything that they have learned over the course of the show, that they're gonna have to put everything together themselves, like they music, they style, dance, all of this performance is gonna be them. So they have to be really, really prepared. And I think they only had the next day to have this done. So they end up going to a club to perform for a lot of people. The club was, had a lot of people in there. You had a lot of industry people in there. But it looked like it was a small club. It really do, because it seemed like everybody was like really just right there. But I mean, no shade to that shit. You get in where you fit in, and I mean, usually the best clubs be the little small hood clubs anyway. So, um, yeah. So they all had to perform one by one, and then he'd pick who he wants to sign to So So Def. So Super Peach went first. I think she did good. I really think Super Peach did good. Super Peach always has this stage presence about her. Even the brat was like feeling her. A lot of them was feeling her when she performed. Nico, he another one that kind of bores me when he performed because he doesn't. I understand you have this whole West Coast swag, you real mellow, but I'm like, you not there yet to be super mellow. You need to amp your audience up. I hate to go see performers and they don't have no crowd participation. You know what I'm saying? You could be really, really dope. Your music can be dope, but then when you don't have no crowd participation, it just takes so much away from you. Um, Young Lyric came out and she did good. She did so good that Brat was really here for her. Brat and I was like, okay, I can feel this. I can. Of all the weeks, Young Lyric made me a fan of her music on the last episode. Just saying. So that's really not a good look. But hey, you poured out where it needs to be poured out at. You know what I'm saying? That's where yo shit needs to shine, and you shined. But Brat was here for her. Brat of all, I think Brat was more excited of all the people that came before her. She was really excited by Young Lyric. Um, Poopy, boring. Boring. I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to shade this kid. Really, I'm not. I just don't see it for the little poopy. I don't see it for his name. I don't see it for his attitude. Even when his manager was trying to get him prepared or whatever, I don't feel like doing it. Like, really? And you want to be on So Deaf and you want to be in this industry? This industry moves really, really fast. And for you to say you don't want to do things at certain times, that's not a good look. Oh, and let me speak about a little bit before I get into the last one. Let me speak about when they were getting prepared. I can't stand Super Peach's mom. Can't stand Super Peach's mom. Like, it just seemed like they make her just feel bad and they don't really boost her confidence or whatever. They tell her she good, but they don't really boost her confidence the way they need to when she needs to get prepared for something. Young Lyric irritated me the way she talked to her dad when she was getting prepared. I know he was getting on her nerves. It was just a better way to handle that situation. I like Lil Nico's mom advice. Like, regardless of what happened, I'm still proud of you. And that was something that he probably really needed to hear. So let's get back to the performance. Miss Mulatto came out last and rocked it. And you know why I think she rocked it so well? Because she knew her crowd. They were in Atlanta. Her music was Atlanta. I mean, she embodied being down there like with them, so they vibed really, really well with her. And I was here for it. I was really here for her performance. Yeah, so we get into who was on what place they were on the hit list, because JD's did say, he was proud of them and all that kind of stuff. So that was really, really cool. The hit list was, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit list Poopy. We know why he gone. Super Peach, she was pissed off being number 4. I don't think she should have been number 4, but hey. Young Lyric was number 3. She was hurt, but I think Super Peach should at least been number 3. Little Nico was number 2. He was hurt, but he understood. And Miss Mulatto number 1, and she won the contract with So Def, the chain, all that good stuff. And I can see her fitting in with So Def. Like I said, she's from Atlanta. She know they music. They can vibe with her. They know how to market her. So I can understand why he picked Miss Mulatto of all the people to represent So Def. She's Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And usually everybody that he really represent usually be from there anyway, so it was a good fit. They're picked up for a season 2, so I will be reviewing season 2 when it comes back out. I enjoyed watching the rap game. I know my reviews were out late, but like I said, I enjoyed watching this show. I enjoyed reviewing this show. And I just wish all the kids a lot of success. And I don't want them to let this fame, you know what I'm saying, of them being on here to go to their head. Follow me on all social media sites by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.